I know people really like Modern Warfare 2019, and it's a lot of people's favorite games in the entire franchise, but I don't get the hype. I find that Modern Warfare 2019 is extremely overrated, and based off of all of the Call of Duties in the past, this is just like a mid-tier Call of Duty for me. And I know that Modern Warfare has a lot, and I mean a lot, of good things in it. Mechanics, gun sound, gunplay, but there's also a lot wrong with it. Game pacing, map design, footstep audio. And the thing is, this is like something that I've been realizing more recently. Modern Warfare has a lot of content to it, but that content isn't very diverse. A lot of the weapons play and feel the exact same. Sure, you have weapons like the Odin and the FR556 that play completely different from every other assault rifle in that category, but the rest of the assault rifles play super similarly. There's not a lot of variation. There's not a lot of interesting weapons in the game. Sure, there's some great weapons from Call of Duty history, like you have the Vector, which is the Fennec, and you have the TAR-21, which is the Ram-7, and all these great weapons, but there's so much content, but nothing stands out. And I know there's lots of people that like Modern Warfare. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad game. I think that it's extremely overrated, and in my perspective, it gets a lot more hype than I find it deserves. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying if you like Modern Warfare, you are wrong. If you like Modern Warfare, great. I wish I enjoyed the game as much as you did. But since I've been grinding Damascus for a second time this weekend, I'm starting to notice more and more that there's only very niche pockets of Modern Warfare that are absolutely incredible, and the rest just kind of falls mediocre. And the thing is Modern Warfare has lots of potential to be a great game. It just lacks in map design, pacing, and footstep audio, and there's a couple other things as well. The game just promotes camping so much that when I've been grinding Damascus the second time, I've stayed in the Shipment 24/7 playlist, not because it's the fastest. Like, I will literally get tired of Shipment 24/7 and go play like Domination or Headquarters, Demolition. And when I play those other 6v6 maps, they just don't play very well. Everyone camps, and it just plays so slow to the point where if you want to have any fun or have a shot at doing extremely well, you have to pretty much play to their level as well. And of course, Search and Destroy is like the one good thing about the game. Search and Destroy, Shipment, and Shoot House. Those are the three, and I guess Rust. Those are the four redeeming things about the 6v6 multiplayer in this game. I love Ground War. Ground War has been a thing since the start of the game, and I think that there was like a Ground War beta. Ever since then, I have loved the game and everything about it. But that's it. That's the only things I really like about the multiplayer. And before all the Modern Warfare fanboys comment down below, which they probably already have because we're 3 minutes into the video, before they're screaming at me for saying that Modern Warfare bad game, so we don't like you anymore, look, there's not just me that have said the game is not the most opportune Call of Duty multiplayer experience. FaZe Jev, one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved multiplayer content creator in Call of Duty history, even he has said that Modern Warfare is not a good multiplayer experience. So I'm not using that to defend myself, because I really just want to use my points and my perspective rather than backpacking off of someone else's. But that's true. Like, there's a lot of other content creators that have just said that Call of Duty Modern Warfare isn't that much fun. I'm playing the 6v6 and grinding multiplayer's Damascus for the second time, and there's so much potential that this game has with the movement and mechanics, but the map design choices they made just ruin it. Like, every time I've tried to play 6v6 while grinding camos that isn't Shipment or Shoot House, I'm just dying to campers in the worst spots. And I know it's how the game plays and the game promotes slow gameplay, but it's not that good. I really used to like this game when it first came out because the mechanics and stuff were really good, but I basically only played Ground War when the game first launched to grind camos and just to play the game, because that's where I had fun. I wasn't a huge fan of the 6v6 gameplay in this game, and I'm still not. And this is where I'm going to compare it to Cold War. I find Cold War so much fast. Like, Cold War still isn't extremely fast paced as, say, Black Ops 2, but compared to Modern Warfare, Cold War's pacing is so good. And I'm not trying to make this a comparison video, like comparing Cold War to Modern Warfare, but just playing Modern Warfare basically for a second second time through, and I probably have 30 days playtime between 2 accounts on this game, so I have had a lot of time put into this game, and I've just, with that time, I've noticed the flaws as well as the good things in the game. And there are a lot of good things into this game, but it's just, there's so much missing potential here, and people praise this game for good reason. There are some great things in this game, but they give Modern Warfare more credit than it deserves. But the thing is if you want to have a fast-paced, fun experience in this game, you have to play Shoot House or Shipment. The map design in this game does not allow for fast gameplay unless you're playing Search and Destroy. Other than that, if you try to rush around just because of how people play this game and what this game promotes, you're dying to people in the worst camping spots. And this isn't anything new. This has been stuff that has been an issue with the game since the beta, like, honestly. And there's just, I'm hoping Vanguard can honestly improve upon what Modern Warfare started in the first place. And Modern Warfare was the first game of a brand new era. Of course, there's not going to be everything perfect in the game. It's the very first time we've used an engine like this. It's the very first time we've had map design like this. It's a first time for a lot of Call of Duty history where everything's been arcade before, and then all of a sudden it still is an arcade shooter game, but it's made a lot more realistic, not only with the movement but the map design and just how the mechanics of the game work. And of course, since it's the first of its kind, there's going to be a lot of flaws with the system, and Vanguard can improve upon a lot of those flaws in the first place, and that's why I have high hopes for Vanguard. And of course, Vanguard's not going to be a perfect game in the Call of Duty franchise either. It's going to have its own handful of issues. Every COD in existence has had its handful of issues, no matter what game it is. Even Black Ops 2 had its fair share of issues back in the day. But I feel like Modern Warfare really could have used a multiplayer overhaul very similar to the way that World War II back in 2017, 2016 got its multiplayer overhaul. Imagine if Modern Warfare, I mean, I know we can't change the maps, but imagine if Modern Warfare 2019 had a multiplayer overhaul where they fixed the footstep audio and fixed a lot of the issues with the game. And I know this is kind of like an outdated conversation because everyone's known this forever, but footstep audio has been nerfed 4 times. There has been 4 separate updates in Modern Warfare where they have completely reworked the footstep audio in the game to make it so you couldn't hear footsteps from like halfway across the map. Because if, for those that remember, there used to be people and videos and like viral clips of Modern Warfare where you could quite literally hear footsteps from so far away that it was kind of ridiculous. And I'm having fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with Modern Warfare right now on the grind for Damascus 2. And I'm having a lot of fun in Shipment and Ground War, but the 6v6 experience just isn't it for me. And the fact that the most redeeming qualities of a game is the Shipment, Shoot House 24/7 playlists and Search and Destroy, the fact that those are the 2 most popular and redeeming qualities of the game, that just speaks volumes on the wasted potential that Modern Warfare had. And I still have fun with the game. There's times where I have fun in the 6v6, but overall, compared to every Call of Duty experience, it's mid-tier. There's moments where I enjoyed Call of Duty Ghost more than Modern Warfare. Now, this is a controversial statement, but I see Modern Warfare 6v6 specifically, so that's domination and like those 6v6 game modes. I'm not including Shipment or Search or Ground War in those, but 6v6 wise, I think Call of Duty Ghosts and Modern Warfare 2019 are on an even playing field for me. I dislike the games equally, but I also like the games equally, and I've never truly hated a Call of Duty game. So for those that are like, oh, you're just hating on COD, honestly, I've enjoyed Call of Duty so much that there is not a single game that I have disliked fully. There are things about games that I dislike, for example, what we just talked about, but that doesn't mean I hate the game. I still love Modern Warfare 2019. I love what it did for the franchise, and I love the path that it set everything on, and I look forward to seeing what happens in the future with Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2 in 2022. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. There's no hard feelings. If you guys are on Gamer Subs, use code WILD for 10% off all purchases. Help support me, and you guys get some discounts as well. Social media links, description, Discord, all that fun stuff. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.